When the bell rings, they wake again. No one dares to tell.
Under a sky cloaked in shadow, Hollow Creek High looms, its dark windows like vacant eyes. Samantha, Emily, and Riley creep through the night, their figures swallowed by the long shadows of the old building. The crisp night air bites at their exposed skin as they huddle together, anticipation and fear mingling. Samantha turns, her eyes gleaming in the darkness, a question hanging in the air. Ready to meet Mary? Emily and Riley exchange nervous glances, the weight of their impending encounter heavy in the silence. The imposing silhouette of the school seems to watch them, a silent guardian of secrets and forgotten stories. Inside the dilapidated bathroom of Hollow Creek High, shadows dance across cracked mirrors and stained tiles. Flashlights cut through the gloom, revealing the unsettling decay of the forgotten space. Emily shivers, her breath misting in the cold, stale air. This place gives me the creeps, Emily whispers, her voice barely audible above the silence. In the deserted third-floor bathroom of Hollow Creek High, Samantha stands before a stall, the fluorescent lights casting eerie, elongated shadows. Her knuckles rap hesitantly against the cold metal door, the sound echoing in the otherwise silent space. Knock, 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 she whispers, her voice barely audible above the hum of the lights. A beat of silence hangs in the air, thick with anticipation. Then, a responding knock echoes from within the stall, breaking the tension. Riley pushes open the stall door, revealing the cramped, empty space of the high school bathroom. A nervous giggle bubbles from Samantha's lips as a heavy anticipation fills the air. Samantha's voice trembles as she calls out into the silence. "Hello, Mary. Are you here?" Suddenly, darkness descends as the lights flicker and die, plunging the bathroom into absolute black. The third-floor bathroom of Hollow Creek High is shrouded in darkness, a stark contrast to the secrets it holds. Pale light from phone screens etches the faces of 4 figures huddled in the gloom, their expressions a mix of fear and morbid curiosity. A presence emerges from the shadows. Long, wet hair falls like a shroud, concealing all but the piercing, unmistakable white of the eyes. Emily's scream shatters the silence. "Ah!" Terror grips the girls as they sprint through the deserted high school hallway, their desperate breaths echoing in the oppressive confines of the stall, breaking the stillness. A dense, chilling fog blankets Crescent Hill Academy, its tendrils snaking through the frosted grass. Emma Walker, a solitary figure, walks towards the imposing academy, her breath misting in the frigid air. The air is thick with an almost palpable sense of foreboding, the academy looming like a silent sentinel. Each step crunches on the frosted path, the only sound in the otherwise still and eerie morning. The academy gates loom closer, beckoning Emma into its mysterious depths. In the silent hallway of Crescent Hill Academy, Emma wanders alone, a solitary figure searching for room 214. The academy's hallway is eerily deserted, shadows lengthening with each passing moment. A glimmer of hope appears as a spill of light emanates from a ajar doorway, promising answers. Emma's eyes lock on to the beacon of light, a silent invitation beckoning her forward. Hesitantly, she approaches the doorway, the anticipation building with each step. The light spills out, hinting at the secrets and mysteries hidden within the room. Emma enters room 214 at Crescent Hill Academy, the bright, tidy classroom welcoming her with open arms. Mr. Coleman stands at the front, sunlight illuminating his figure as he lectures to 12 attentive students. Sunlight streams through the windows, casting the room in a warm glow and revealing dust motes dancing in the air. The students listen intently, their expressions reflecting a mix of curiosity and anticipation. Grace turns, offering Emma a hopeful smile, a silent invitation to join their close-knit community. "It's been a long time since we had someone new. Please stay with us," Grace says, her words echoing the room's welcoming atmosphere. The piercing ring of the final bell signals the end of the day at Crescent Hill Academy, its echoes reverberating through the crowded hallway. A surge of students floods from the classrooms, a vibrant torrent of youthful energy and hurried footsteps. Emma steps out, books gathered tightly in her hands, ready to secure the door behind her. In place of the familiar door, her fingers meet a cold, seamless wall, an impossible barrier where passage should be. An unbroken expanse of mystery confronts her, defying logic and comprehension in the mundane setting of the school hallway. Sunlight floods the headmistress's office, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. The headmistress, a figure of stern authority with silver hair tightly bound, sits behind her imposing desk. Emma stands before her, a picture of rapt attention amidst the formal setting. The headmistress's voice cuts through the silence, delivering a stark revelation. The East Wing has been closed since 1999. In the quiet of night, Emma's dorm room glows softly, a haven lit by a bedside lamp. Emma lies in peaceful slumber, her face serene, lost in the depths of dreams. In the dreamscape, a voice echoes with authority. Mr. Coleman's voice booms in Emma's dream. "Don't be late tomorrow." The disembodied voice continues, a stark reminder. Class starts at 8. Emma re-enters room 214, finding it inexplicably pristine, the chaos of moments ago erased. Soft daylight streams through the windows, illuminating rows of neatly aligned desks. Students, like ghosts from another time, fill the seats, all dressed in antiquated uniforms. Her eyes are drawn to the chalkboard, where a chilling message is scrawled in stark white chalk. A voice whispers from nowhere. The 12th of December 1999. The final exam. Sunlight floods. Room 214. Motes of dust swirling in the golden beams as Emma sits at her desk, a deep furrow creasing her brow. At the head of the class, Mr. Coleman stands with an unsettling stillness, his eyes holding a strange, unreadable depth. Emma's voice cuts through the silence, laced with confusion. "Teacher, what year is..." Their breaths form fleeting clouds in the frigid air, each step measured against the backdrop of looming shadows. A heavy fog clings to the Gothic architecture of the old lecture hall, shrouding it in an ethereal veil of mystery. The silence of the night is broken only by the soft crunch of their footsteps, as they venture deeper into the heart of the Academy's secrets. Within the decaying Ravenwood Academy, Josh and Megan cautiously tread the shadowy hallway. Dusty portraits of past students line the walls, their faces obscured by time and neglect, whispering forgotten tales. The air hangs heavy with the scent of decay, each breath a reminder of the Academy's somber history. An eerie wind snakes through unseen cracks, its mournful whistle amplifying the unsettling atmosphere. Shadows dance in the dim light, playing tricks on the eye, blurring the line between reality and illusion. Every creak of the floorboards and rustle in the darkness heightens the sense of unease, a symphony of suspense. Moonlight paints the long hallway of Ravenwood Academy, dust motes swirling in the faint light, the heavy silence of midnight blankets, the ancient halls. Then, a deep bell begins to toll, each strike resonating with unnatural slowness. Ding! Echoes through the empty academy, the sound chilling to the bone. Ding! The second strike amplifies the palpable sense of dread. Ding! A third toll confirms that something sinister is stirring within Ravenwood's walls. In the Ravenwood Academy classroom, desks stand in perfect rows under the dim nightlight, a silent testament to order. A solitary gradebook rests on the podium, its presence foreboding in the stillness of the night. Josh steps forward, the weight of anticipation heavy in his steps as he reaches for the book. With hesitant fingers, he opens the cover, revealing the secrets held within its pages. His eyes widen in disbelief as his gaze lands upon his name, marked starkly with a damning F. The single letter seems to burn into his mind, a brand of failure in the otherwise pristine setting. In the dimly lit classroom at Ravenwood Academy, a piece of white chalk mysteriously moves across the blackboard, pulled by an unseen force. The chalk feverishly etches a message onto the dark surface, the words glowing with an eerie light as they take shape. A spectral command materializes on the board. Retake the test. The unsettling glow of the message intensifies, casting long, dancing shadows across the room. Empty chairs eerily scrape against the wooden floor, arranging themselves into orderly rows, facing the ominous blackboard. The ghostly voice echoes, sealing their fate. Do not leave the class. The Ravenwood Academy classroom is eerily still, bathed in faint moonlight that reveals dancing dust motes. A spectral figure materializes from the shadows, his form shimmering in the dim light. He wears a tattered vest, a grim testament to a life tragically ended. A thick rope is knotted tightly around his neck, a haunting reminder of his past. His voice echoes through the silent classroom, a chilling invitation. Sit down, class is beginning. In the Ravenwood Academy classroom, Josh stares blankly, lost in a hypnotic trance, oblivious to the impending horror. A piercing scream shatters the silence as Megan, eyes wide with terror, whirls around, her face a mask of pure fear. Driven by primal instinct, Megan sprints desperately towards the heavy wooden door, her only escape from the unseen terror. The door slams shut with a deafening echo, sealing the room and trapping them in a nightmare. On the manicured lawn of Ravenwood Academy, Megan lies still, unconscious under the watchful gaze of the silent school. Sunlight glints off the academy windows, reflecting a deceptive peace over the unsettling scene. Josh is missing, his absence hanging heavy in the morning air. Heavy with unspoken stories and lingering.
Thank you for watching the video. Please give me a like and subscribe to the channel to watch the next interesting videos.